welcome to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, welcome and join the fam. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for keeping up with me. Disclaimer, I've shared this story before on my live, so if you've had the story before, you're welcome to hear it again. And mom, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry I didn't tell you, but let me start. So as you guys know, I used to do promos kitambo, just this year. For that, I really didn't like my job at all. Like, I was grateful I had a job, but ilikuwa nimefika point here, I'm so sick and tired of doing this job, but at the same time, seriously, I can't leave this job because it's the only source of income I have. So at that point, as in, I really hated my job. So every day before work, I'd cry, like nilikuwa nalia literally, because I really hated my job. Like ilikuwa inanichokesha. Plus I felt like they were not paying us enough, because ilifika time wakaanza ku reduce like payment. Okay, so Friday we go to work. That day we were working at Karen. So it's 3 brand ambassadors and 1 team leader. 3 girls, 1 girl. 1 team leader was a girl. We were 4 girls in total. Yeah. We finished setting up, then we change. So my job, your job yangu ilikuwanga hivi. You're given 50 cards, and then hizo 50 cards each. So we are 3, so kila mtu akona 50 cards. So you're supposed to find people who are drinking Smiley, and then you convince them to buy more Smileys. So if someone buys 2 or more Smileys, you take the card, scratch, kupatia simu yake, alafu you send the code, alafu what a message will come back, and imeandikwa kwa your message is what you gift the person drinking Smiley. So inaweza kuwa kofia or t-shirt or umbrella, anything at shop. So meaning you have to find 50 people by 11. And imagine it's a big club, yes, but it's small. Alafu kukuwa na watu wengi. And of course, in a club, not everyone is drinking Smiley, you know. So ilikuwa, as much as that job was fun, it was really hard. But if you've been in the industry for long, you know how we used to do it. We used to finesse it. So yeah, ikafika around 5. That's when we start now working. 4, 5 there. So you have 5 because it was a weekday. So 5 ndo saa you start work. Ilikuwa was supposed to leave the outlet at 11. And me, guys, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm a lazy ass person and I hated my job. But hata kama I hate my job and hata kama I'm lazy, lazima I finish my 50 cards. So because I'm lazy, I used to like want to nilikuwa nafanya kazi yangu haraka, then I finish like even before everyone, and then I go to the washrooms and just sit there and use my phone because I finished my cards. Like, okay, so that's what I go. That day I was just not in the mood, but I did my job. One thing about me, I'll do my job, but I can't jam. So that day I finish by around 7. There's no way I'm going home if the 2 girls have not finished. So that day I was like, nah, I want to go home early. So I went to the 2 girls. I asked them for their cards, 5. Then I went inside the club, finished. Uzuri pia walikuwa like, anyway, so ikafika around 8, we had all finished our cards. So we go tell our team leader, yo, cards zimeisha. Okay, so I'm going to name all of us. So the 2 brand ambassadors, I'm going to name one Kylie, the other one Chloe, and the team leader Courtney. So me, Kylie, and Chloe went to Courtney and we told her, to Melissa cards, can we please go home now? She was like, nah. It was around 8 that time. She was like, nah, we can't leave now, it's too early, because Nafa could leave outlet at like 11. But I'm like, you guys just stick around, let me just find out if kulikuwa na like now supervisor, kuna team leader na kuna supervisor. So supervisors used to come to check if everything is running smoothly. Let me find out where he is, and then when I find out, we can leave at like 9:30. It was like, I sharp. So me, I go back to the club because I don't want to stand there. Now the toilets in that club were hella nasty, like singeka kwacho. So I just go walk around, and this guy calls me and like, hi, you're so pretty, whatever tukaanza to small talk. He was not hakuwa ananika. I didn't feel like alikuwa ananikatia. He was just being friendly. So we started imagine niko job. We started talking. So kidogo waiter akakuja kanitapa kanambia, excuse, unaitwa pale. So mimi kitu ilinihit ya kwanza ni like, oh my god, supervisor wa Smiley amenipata niki, when I'm just talking to people and I'm not doing anything. I didn't even have cards, I didn't have merchandise, I didn't have anything. Like nilikuwa tu hapo just talking to this guy. So nilikuwa nime freak out, and she's like, unaitwa pale. So to me, I was shaking, but like I had to go. So when I get there, it's a guy and his friend.
I'll call you back later, I'm eating.
So in my head I'm like, then why did you call me if you're eating? Like, so ungemaliza kukula then you call me. I was like, that's so rude. But not just a niko job, as in nimezoea to come eat, so it didn't really bother me. So I go back to the guy I was talking with. So after a while, the guy now calls me back. So I go and he's like, hi. I'm like, hi. I can answer, what's your name? I told him my name. And he's like, can you please walk me like outside? Can we talk outside? So I was like, that's weird, but okay. So tukatoka nje. So kutoka nje yo club, unatoka nje alafu sa kuna parking hapo, but tena kuna parking ya nje. So tukitoka naona bado anatoka nje. So I'm like, wait a minute, like, but I don't know why. Anyway, then he took me, like, tukatembea until we got to now the other parking. So it's like, hi, I've seen you around and I find you so beautiful. I was wondering if you'd like to come with us for some drinks. And then I told him, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I have to go to school tomorrow because it was on Friday. I think I had class on, or I lied. But I normally have classes on Saturday. So I told him, I can't go with you. I'm sorry, I have class tomorrow, so that won't be possible. Akaanza kuniambia, ati, don't worry about that. We're just going to chill in a we're not going to the club, we're going to chill in a house, and we just want your company, and don't worry, we'll get you to school on time tomorrow, and I'm going to take you to Mr. Price in the morning at like 8. I didn't know what time my class is until I say 10. I'm going to take you to Mr. Price at 8, and I'm going to give you 5,000 shillings, so you don't have to worry. I'm going to take you for shopping, and I'm going to drop you to school, and I'm going to buy you clothes. I'm like, no, thank you, sir. I appreciate the offer, but I don't want to hang out with you guys. And then he was like, now he walked me back to the club. Now he asked for my number. I gave him my number because I fear men. One thing about me, I fear men. So when men ask me for my number, I give them without hesitation, because I know I'm gonna block you. So when I'm leaving, my phone rings, and I'm like, now he's calling me. Anyway, nika pick up. It's like, sa kuongea ni ule msesa. Okay, let's name him Joke, because he was a joke and he had jokes. Before we left the club, forgot to remember one of the waiters, like, it's so hard for you to get a matatu in Karen past like 9. So tulikuwa tunaenda bus stop actually kutafuta mads, but since Joke called me and he said he's going to offer us a ride, my friends were like, I chap tukua nne tutaenda. So I told him, is it okay if I come with my friends? And I was like, how many are you guys? I was like, we are 4. He was like, no, can you reduce the number to 2? I was like, no, there's no way I'm going without my friends. He's like, I chap, I'll just call you tomorrow, then we can meet over the week. I was like, cool. So tukaendelea kutembea, tukienda sasa kwa bus stop. Sasa tukienda tukapita gari yake apparently, and his son was like, Zara, I just thought about it and we can give you guys a lift up to like 1824 because walikuwa naenda your side. So you guys will be able to get a match from there. I was like, yeah, tukaingia kwa gari, we were 4 of us. So he opened the boot for us. We put because we have banners and tulikuwa na like a lot of things. So he opened the boot, he put tukaingia me, Chloe, Kylie, Courtney. So it was seated me, Kylie, Chloe, Courtney. So tukiingia kwa gari, Joke was with his friend. Guys, let me tell you, Joke alikuwa anakaa mtu mwenye ako 35, 37 huko. Now his friend, he looked older than Joke. By me, I didn't care because I don't know this. Okay, like I'm not doing anything with this guy. They're just giving us a lift, Sunny, like 1824. Like they're dropping us. We don't want anything. Personally, I don't want anything from them. I just want to go home because I was hungry. I was tired. I was mad. I hated my job. Now this guy jokes at small talk. He's like, "Hey, you guys, are you down to go to my apartment? It's just around 1824, and we're just going to have a few drinks. Then after that, I can take you guys to 1824, and I can give you guys 5K each." So me, I was like, nah, me, I don't want. Kylie likes the club. Kylie wants to go to 1824. So yakasema, hey, that's okay. This time it's 10. And mind you, you see me, I used to, like, before I leave kabla nitoke job, I used to call my aunt or text her, and then I tell her natoka job sai, that means I'll be home in like an hour. So I left work at like 9:30. My aunt was expecting me home at 10:30. My aunt waits up for me because I live in the hood, I live in the ghetto, in the okay. My aunt has to wait up for me so that she can open the gate for me and she can pick me up from the stage because I leave work at 12. So mind you, hiyo siku nilikuwa nimeambia auntie yangu natoka job, I'm on my way. So my aunt was expecting me home at 10:30 child. So Kylie akasikia 1824 akasema, that's okay, we can do that as long as we stay in the house for like an hour, then we go to 18 for like another hour. Then now Courtney likes money. Courtney likes money. Like she can do anything for me. Not do anything, but like she's a hustler. She's a diva. When she hears money, she's down. But she's smart. She's smart. Higher. Courtney akasema, that's okay. Because yeye alisikia 5K. Hi. Huko nyuma sasa watu wanaanza kudiscuss ati ni watu twendeni. So like the fool that I am. So as in, plus nilikuwa naona ni mimi ndo nimewa, as in I'm the reason that they're here. So if I leave, ingekuwa like nachoma picha, because I didn't want to look like a pussy. So Courtney, Courtney is older than us, so she's like, you was 20 to chaka 1 hour, then we'll dip. So kila mtu anatikia la kusema niko tu hapo anasema no, I want to go. I was like, ikabidi tu ni kubali. So tukaenda tukapita. Those guys live just behind 1824 in some fanciest apartments. I'm not going to mention the apartments, but yeah. So tukafika sa kwa apartments, then we entered. Now when we entered, I was like, okay guys, you can now get off the car, I'll take you to the apartment. So many nikitoka hivi, no time ndo nilikuwa nimeka kwa like this side, nikaona a gun, like this joke handed a gun to his friend, akatoa gun hivi, like literally, like I saw a gun. I was so shook. Then I told Courtney on, and then Courtney told the other girls that knew I say onini. So we all panicked, and Courtney was like, Courtney akamuuliza too, like, you have a gun? Why do you have a gun? And the joke started laughing at it. Haha, it's licensed, you guys don't have to worry, like people carry guns all the time. I love your time ilikuwa that time around the Babu Owino incident. So me, I was freaking out. I was like, guys, we need to go. So we talk, and then he handed the gun to his friend, and then his friend took the gun and he took it to his car. He had a car. He had a V8. Courtney is older than us, so she kind of knows how to handle these things. Cause me, child, mimi peke yangu I'm going. So Courtney told us, please make sure you take all your things from the car. Like msiache kitu kwa gari ndo in case anything happens, we can just run. So we took our things. So mtu anatuliza, why are you guys taking your things? See, we're going to drop you guys off later. Like you don't have to, you can just leave them in the car. No, it's okay. So this time I'm panicking. I'm like, Courtney, me, I want to go home. Courtney, me, I want to go. Me and Kylie were the youngest. So and Courtney and Chloe are just chill. They're just cool. So me and Kylie were like, I want to go. Guys, don't worry. If anything happens, to go and just take picture. So we took pictures of the number plates of the car. I think Joke noticed. I think Ali noticed because we took pictures of both cars. Hi, like the fools we are. Tukapanda. Tukapelekwa kwa hizo nini ziko na lifts or elevators as you call them. Tukapanda lift. Oh, plus nikasikia akisema apartment number yake ni like JT. So me, I just texted Tracy. I didn't want to text my brother or my aunt because wangekuwa worried. So I was like, Tracy, I feel like I'm in trouble. I don't know if I'm going to make it out of here, but in case anything happens to me, just know I was in this car, and this is the number plate of the car, and this is the guy's name, and whatever. Just was like, I got you. In case of anything, just call me. I'll know how to like handle it. Like, she knew someone who could have rescued us, child. Anyway, so tukapanda elevator, tukaenda sasa kwa hiyo nyumba. Kuingia kwa nyumba, it's brand new. Like, you know how, like, not brand new, but haikai nyumba yenye mtu anaishi. Si unajua like how Airbnbs zinakanga. That's how the house was. So we enter, and then we just leave our things at the door, and then we all sit at the dining table, or girls. I left with the two gentlemen, the two men. They were not gentle. They were not. They go and sit to the sofas, and they tell us, you guys, msiogope, like, feel free. So Courtney was like, as we want food. Joke was like, so 2 of you are going to go with now his friend to get food, and the two of you are going to remain here. So yeah, imagine. Alafu anasema ati and any time we experience V8, like, see, mass, like, men are so shallow, men are so thick-headed, like, men are so dense in their head. Like, imagine telling someone that. Like, anyway, so Courtney and Chloe went with the other guy, then me and Kylie stayed there with Joke. Tulikuwa to just sit in silence. They went and they came back with pizza and soda, because I was so hungry. I was so happy, and pizza is one of my favorite foods. So I was like, I'm gonna eat this, and I want to drink soda, then I'm going to eat. And then Joke now made, so by the time we were finishing, as in tukiendelea kula, Joke made a few calls. I was like, can you bring drinks to my place? Akasema, I think sour. So me, I wasn't planning on getting drunk. I promise you that I wasn't planning on getting drunk. I don't like drinking when I'm tired and sleepy. Like, your school, you wanted to go home. I just needed my bed. We finished eating and the drinks come. So we had a group, the 4 of us. So I texted the group. I'm like, guys, we need to go. Courtney was the one who was drinking, and she likes alcohol again, and she likes money and alcohol. But she's so smart. Like, she can finesse anything. Like, she's a smart girl. Teach me your ways, Courtney. Teach me your ways. Anyway, so Courtney akatambia, you guys, let me take like a few shots and then we can go. Kambia, aight. So sipombe kakuja. Me, I'm not drinking. Kylie also doesn't want to drink. So these niggas are starting to get mad. Like, we bought all this alcohol and you don't want to drink. Me, I'm not drinking. Kylie's not drinking. Courtney is drinking. And Chloe also was planning to drink, but she wanted to, like, so she's quite a lot of mimi adi. So these guys are like, are you guys not drinking? I was like, I don't feel like, I'm sick and stuff like that. Kylie said she doesn't drink. To come Aki Kylie. Anyway, so after a few times, after a few like minutes, now Courtney's drinking, me I'm on the phone, Kylie's on her phone. I think pia called Chloe alianza kukunywa. But like, this guy started telling us, you guys don't have to go home, it's late, you can just sleep over. Tomorrow we'll take you to the place achana could train could shoot ni wapi. I don't know how it's called, range something. Tomorrow we'll take you guys there, and then we'll take you guys out, and then we'll give you guys 5K each. You don't have to worry about anything. There's 2 rooms. I'm like, sir, first of all, as in kwa kiliango na jambia, first of all, agreement ilikuwa we stay here for a while, then we go to 1824. Now you're starting to tell us that we should sleep over. Nah. So vile tukasikia hivyo, me started being a little tense, but nilikuwa like chill. because Courtney said she'll handle it, and me, I trust. Like, we've been in very many bad situations, not bad in that type, like tumekuwa in funny situations, and Courtney always handles it. So this time I was like, she'll handle it, but I was scared because there was a gun involved. Yeah. So Courtney was like, Courtney text group, akasema, you guys, can we sleep over, because mimi nataka go 5k. Courtney was focused on the bag, any alikuwa anataka to you do. I was like, no. Kylie also was like, no. So tukasema, no, we can't sleep over, we're going to leave at this time. So after a while, I was just sitting. Jokes said, you guys, now you can get up. So Courtney akamuuliza, so this is really saa hapa ndo Courtney alianza ku realize like Courtney akamuuliza, why? Ati to entertain us. That's why we brought you guys here. Courtney akamwambia, that's not the agreement we had. We're not here to entertain you guys. We're just here for fun. Then we're going to leave. I love this joke guy. Now his friend is actually quiet. He doesn't talk at all, but he looks like a very bad person. Like anakatu, you know those people, like you just know, like nah. So this joke started saying like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I brought you here so we can have fun. Yeah, sasa hapo tukaanza kutense sisi wote. But me, I'm just chilled. Like what can I do? Atani kitens. There's nothing I can do. I'm already in hot soup, child. I might as well die. So I said, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I brought you here to have fun, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm a married man. He's a married man. Like, what did we expect? What? Anyway, I have a family and stuff. This is not my house. I have a house in Lavington. This is just my Airbnb that I rent out, but we brought you guys here for fun. Courtney was like, child, nah. That is not the agreement we had, so we are not doing this. We're just here to like have fun, not in the way that you guys wanted. So Kylie, zake zilimshow tu, Kylie go. Kylie akasimama. Like, that girl would have gotten us killed. But anyway, Kylie akasimama akasema, my mom is calling me, and I have the keys to the house. So no, first alianza kusema she's feeling bad. She's feeling sick. Ay, mko mtana shanga. So finally, I think she made her phone ring, and she was like, my mom keeps calling me, and I have to go home because I have the house key. I don't want to get into trouble. So, and she took her phone, her bag, and she just walked out. So, I called Nikasema, let me go check on her. Let me at least make sure she gets she gets to call an Uber or something. So nikaenda tu hivyo. Na kutoka jokes friend alikuwa amekaa hapa hivi, and now for me to like go out, I had to pass this way. So nikienda hivi, niko na tu jokes friend you see how someone can sit down alafu a slide. So he just slid down. Ushaona tu vile mtu anakasirikanga but anacheza chini. So akaslide chini, and then he akafinya, he like winks. He winked at the joke. I was like, this is my cue to leave. I'm not going to get killed for I don't even know why I'm going to leave. So nikaenda tu hivyo vile I lied about going to check on Kylie. I just took my bag, took my phone, took my banner, and I just left. So now I didn't close the door. I left the door open. Ndio niweze kuambia Chloe and Courtney to come out. So we're at the door. Na uzuri mlango ilikuwa karibu na lift. So I tell Kylie to like press the lift and make sure the lift doesn't close. Tulikuwa sijui what floor, like 8th floor or 9th or 11th floor, I don't even know. Mama, I don't know, but ilikuwa floor ya juu. So I'm like, today guys, we are dying. We are dying. So Chloe na Courtney bado wamekaa huko ndani. That time, guys, Nani started crying. This girl, she's called Kylie, started crying. I'm like, dude, ungefanya tuli. We're like, there's so many ways of getting yourself off. I was just sobbing. I'm like, so ikafika point, this was like too much. I was like, these people need to get out. Imagine to make up for like 5 minutes, they're still inside. These people need to get out. So I started like whispering, but in a loud tone. I'm like, Courtney and Chloe, come on, we have to go. Courtney and Chloe, come on, we have to go. So eventually Courtney comes out, and we can't leave that, like, tulikuja hapa as a group. So if anything happens to her, like, we're not risking anyone's life. Come on, if we're dying, we're dying, all of us. If, like, I'm like, okay, so Courtney akatoka nje. Now this Chloe girl, child, I don't even know what was going on with her. I'm telling you, Chloe alikuwa amekaa like the queen that she is. Amekaa tu, yani, she doesn't even care. Yani yeye ako tu sawa. Anaongea hadi na watu, they're making conversation, they're exchanging numbers. That time I'm sobbing. Kylie is holding the lift like this, like lift is ifungike. Of course, in anachoka. Courtney is there. We're both trying to call Chloe. We're like, Chloe, come out. Yeah, she's her 10 said, yeah, my car, just making small conversation with those people. Eventually she came out. Guys, I was like, thank you, Jesus. Now from here, we don't know what comes next, because it's dark. Quite, of course, quite elevator kuna also stairs, but your stairs, it's dark, and we don't know what these guys are gonna do to us. So I was like, let's just pray. So we get into the choir lift, and then we go down. So kufika like around 5th floor, lift ika stop. I was like, guys, we are dead. Like, those people want me to pata, we are dead. So the lift opens, and thank God it's a lady, and she comes in, and she's actually shanga these girls. So anyway, tukafika ground floor. Now we were so tense, guys. I'm telling you, I was so tense. So we walked to the gate. Kwa gate sasa, apparently you can't go out if you're a newcomer there, and you hadn't dream members are rich people things, but like, you can't come out without the owner's like permission. Like, lazima mtolewe na owner or something like that. I was like, oh my God, is this ni gani sasa? Is ni gani tena? Surely, what are these? I was so mad, but eventually I don't know what happened, but they let us go. Such kutoka nje, like, ilikuwa like barabara. I'm like, guys, these people can easily shoot us and they'll get away with it. So we were scared, because tulikuwa tunaona like their house from where we are. Like, tunasema tu mtu anaweza tu a gun to shoot, because of course he can see us walking. We were so scared, we started running. Bio tulitoka mbio at this stage, and that is the last day I ever worked. I was like, this is God's sign for me to quit this job, because I really wanted to quit my job, but I didn't know how to. But from that day, I don't think I ever went to work again. That was my last day at work. Dosa corona ikaanza, and I was like, this is God telling me to quit this job. And yeah, that's the end of my story. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please be careful when you go out. Like, even when you're working, please be careful. If you're working these promo jobs, don't trust people, don't trust men, don't trust even women. People are evil. People are malicious. People are just fucked up in the head. Like, you don't know what anyone is planning for you, so please take care at all times. Take care of yourself at all times. Thank you guys for watching my video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and see you guys in my next video.